Welcome back to the Wild Moto channel. We're doing the not so fun part, cleaning up all of these freaking parts. And you know, there's a couple things coming up here and there that we're gonna have to work with, and also a little bit of mocking up to see what we can use from that 2006 CR250 and piece together onto the CR250 without having to swap out too many parts or, you know, buy new bits and pieces here and there. Got a lot of work to do. Basically, best plan of action is just grabbing like 5 different parts, cleaning them up, replacing stuff on them. So I'm gonna choose 5 things. We're gonna break them down, rebuild them. Real quick, I just want to thank you for tuning in, and if you're subscribed, thank you. If not, click that button. Notifications, if you haven't already, turn notifications on so you know when a new build video is coming out. And as usual, down in the description, all the goodies for Wild Moto. Check them out. Instagram, shop, affiliate links, all that good stuff. So let's dive into it. First thing on our plate is gonna be this Swingarm. The old chain guide is busted up pretty good, just bent a lot. Nothing a hammer won't fix. Everything else, good condition. Chain adjuster bolts are not seized up, but we have a couple options. So unfortunately, I already bought a linkage kit for this guy. I'm wondering if it would work for the 2006 CR250, because that right there, that's a no-go. So, bearing races came out of there very easy compared to usual. I imagine that CR250 swing arm, those would take a lot of elbow grease. So, I'm going to clean this up, hit the polisher, get this thing polished up super nice, and then we'll put those new bearings in. Some easy work getting those bearing races in. You're good to go. I used some mag wheel cleaner on this guy and brightened it up pretty good. So down here on bottom, I had to use a little bit of a heavier grinding wheel. See if I could smooth out some of those nicks. There's just a few scratches here and there. Nothing crazy. Way better shape than that other one. I'm gonna lube everything up, put it all together. Put a new chain guard on here so we don't have that same issue rubbing through the freaking swing arm. Such an easy fix, but so many people just let the thing just grind down until you have a huge problem. So let's get this thing together. Originally I bought a chain guard for the O2 CR250. It's just got a little bit different of a setup, so I'm gonna have to wait to buy one for the CRF. So I've got my OEM linkage here. It's gonna be a whole job, bearings and all for that guy. Off that CRF450, I got this RG3 link. Just took a peek in there, and she's all rusted to pieces inside as well. Now, on top of all that, I could just go with this set of linkage. So this is OEM stuff off of that CRF450. Easiest route, just polish this guy up and put some fresh grease in there. Call it a day. Just to give you an idea of what the linkage is looking like. Okay. I was literally riding on this. So that'll be real fun trying to get the bearing races out of there. Look at these parts, baby. All shined up, all good to go. That's gonna be super nice. Wheels, I just cleaned them up a little bit, and like I said, we're gonna stick with these tires just to run them out. The rear one's pretty fresh. Switched out the aluminum Renthal sprocket. That was a 48 tooth, and put this guy on here, Vortex steel, and it's a 51. Hopefully it'll help out a little bit with the trail. I know switching from a 48 to 51 on my CRF 450 kind of did wonders. The only thing that sucks is this rear wheel has some really bad, the anodizing is pretty bad on there. These aren't that old, so I'm guessing just some weird chemical got on there, whether it was like some high-powered degreaser or something, and tore into that anodizing, so we're gonna run it for now. All right, guys, it is actually the next day. I've got a bunch of parts laid out. We're gonna take care of those in the wash tank, and check it out. Just got these in. These ones, you know, they're hoodies. They're a little bit more lightweight. Probably the next batch gonna be a little more heavy duty, more of a you know, wintertime hoodie. Gonna end up getting some black ones. These ones not so great for the shop, but I had to throw one on to let you guys take a look. So it's this color. It's kind of a tan beige color, pretty sweet. We got the black print, just the Wild Moto logo, updated one. It's pretty sick. Printing is good quality. Just got your standard ties. Only got a limited number of these hoodies, but also what I ended up getting is a bunch of t-shirts, and those are kind of a little more premium, and they're kind of like more on the fitted side. They're not, you know, like super tight or anything, but just more of a fit. And with those, the tees, same color, tannish beige with the black print, and then just a pure white with the black print. I'll show you the design on the back of these. It's pretty sweet. So hopefully I'm standing good here, but that's the print on the back. Turned out pretty dang sweet. Move in closer. I know it's on wide angle, but yeah. So that print is also on the t-shirts as well. You know, these fit pretty good. I'm gonna, since this is brand new, fresh out the box, I'm gonna go throw it inside. I at least want to keep a nice one of these. Once I get, you know, some black tees and some black hoodies, I'll start wearing them out in the shop. They don't get too dirty. I mean, as much as this nice nice color. So anyway, I'm pumped on these. I'll do a separate video if you guys are interested. Basically, this channel is based off the company that I made. You know, it's at the moment just super small. Got to start out at nothing, right? But Wild Moto, hopefully it can be much more in the future. Hopefully be able to get a little bit more custom with it. Trying to create something. We'll see where it ends up. If you want to cop one of these or any of the shirts, link down in the description. Check it out. Thanks. So what I got going on, we're gonna go ahead and clean up pipe, skid plate, seat, gas tank, subframe, radiators, and that rear shock that we probably, maybe, might not even use. But we're gonna clean it up anyway. So just a lot of dirty stuff. I'm gonna hit the degreaser tank, and I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, fresh out of the degreaser tank. I decided to throw the frame in there as well, clean that up a bit. As you can see, it's still stained pretty good, so we got a lot of cleaning to do on that guy. Subframe turned out pretty good. We'll polish that guy up a bit. The pipe, a little cleaning here and there, nothing crazy. Skid plate, same deal. Rear shock, good to go. And then the radiators, so basically, unless you have capability to do some vapor honing, you're gonna end up with some stained radiators. Tank cleaned up, we'll hit that with some Cerakote wipes and some SC1 coating. It's got, you know, just like a little bit of gas staining on there. That should clean up nicely. For now, I'm gonna start on the frame. I gotta put in a lot of time on this guy. These little areas here are just completely gooped up. And number one tool, good old Dremel. These are very cheap. You can find them linked down in the description in one of the bike cleaning kits.
Freak, are you kidding me?
So here we have our lovely rear suspension. This guy is off of the CR250, and this one is off of a parts bike previously on the channel, an 06 CRF450. I'm just gonna keep this hanging out in storage and might need it in the future. Basically, I went over it with the Dremel, hit all these spots that you know, had pitting and a little bit of rust. As you can see back here, there's quite a bit of pitting that I mean, I spent damn near an hour grinding that down, seeing if I could get it better. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Like I say on this channel, we're always on a budget and doing realistic builds on bikes, so this will work. Here's our radiators, cleaned up pretty good. Hit them with the degreaser a few more times, kind of got those fins cleaned out. We will have, you know, a set of guards up in front, so the back side a little bit dirtier. This side over here, it's one of those things where if you try and bust that out just a little bit more, you're gonna cause leaks in there. I've done it before. For now, we can just run it as is. The other one, a little better condition. For now, that's what's gonna work for us. Now, lastly is handlebars. So these are the ones that came off it. Renthal fat bars. They're as you can see, a pretty dang high bend, and you know, it was all right. These bars that I got right here, basically got them for free when I bought another bike on this channel. Just the Evo Woods High. I mean, these are the Woods High, and they're not as extreme as those Renthals. For these on there, I've also got, you know, some Pro Taper bar mounts as well as bar pads, so probably tie in a little bit better. That's probably what we'll use. So there we go, nice stack of parts, all finished up, ready to be put back on the bike. We just got a bunch of other things left. Maybe next episode we'll take a look at the engine. This is what I got going for the silencer. Most likely I'm just gonna have to use the long guy because it has a spark arrestor and I'm riding in the woods. Shorty's always nice, but we'll just have that as a spare. And then the frame, nice and shiny. It'll be hanging out over there, and obviously the frame corner. Turned out pretty good. Turned out pretty good. All the little intricate spots. I know it's dark back here, but all the little nooks and crannies all polished out. So should look really nice when I'll put it back together. Lots of work done in this episode, and next one hopefully we can take care of a bunch more stuff. So appreciate you guys watching as usual. If you enjoyed, down below, like button, hit it. And also appreciate anyone who has clicked through and bought a t-shirt or a hoodie. Helps this channel out a bunch and helps the growth of Wild Moto as a company. Hopefully more and more future clothing drops, and hopefully we can, you know, dabble in a few other things. So appreciate it again. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.